The game that changed everything. Not just for video games, but Sonic itself. Sonic Adventure. The game released in 1999 for the Sega Dreamcast as an exclusive. Now, a lot of people grew up with this game and love it to this day. Some people are still playing this masterpiece to this day like I am. That is how great this game genuinely is. Let me quickly get you into the lore of this game. So one day, Sonic Team got a new game idea and pitched it out. The name of the game was Sonic Extreme for the Sega Saturn at the time, as the game was confirmed and being developed until 1996. The game was cancelled. Mario 64 won. But why?
Introducing Sega Saturn. Aww, hit it!
Well, because the Saturn wasn't doing too good with sales. It was doing really bad at the time, and Sega needed something new, so they got an even better idea. They were making a Dreamcast, and they needed new exclusives for this Dreamcast. Sega got the idea to make a new Sonic game, Sonic Adventure, as it was pitched to Sega and approved. Now you see, Sonic Adventure was being developed for 10 months. The game was a big rumor in the 90s, going by the new Sonic 3D game. Even pictures were floating around, but people didn't know to believe it or not until the game was finally revealed and soon released in December of 1998, 1 month after the Dreamcast released. As it took a while, but the game re-released worldwide in October of 1999. The game was a hit. It was the best-selling Dreamcast game by August 2006, selling over 80,000 copies in just 5 days in Europe. What made this game so special? Why was it doing so good? What made Sonic stand out from all of Sony and Xbox's mascots? Well, I'm gonna tell you that now, starting with the main story of Sonic Adventure. We go all the way back to 1999. Late night, we start off in a new city. This is Station Square, a nice place with a casino, roller coasters for couples, and almost everything. We then see something speeding around. Our protagonist, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic's jumping buildings, having a good time. He even says it himself.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
But we then cut to police officers riding to the library to get something. It started raining and there was some being at the library fighting the cops. Sonic intervened, being the hero of the wind. Not that hero of the wind, the hero that moves with the free wind. Being that, he fought this thing. It had weird liquid-like abilities. Sonic eventually defeats the Big Drip as it takes the sewer pipe and leaves. Dr. Eggman watches from above as a monster he named Chaos had put up a fight against his longtime enemy and escaped. That's just a hit at the story. Now you see, Chaos does a lot more later on, and there's a lot more to the backstory of Chaos, but I would get into it, but that just make the video a lot longer, and I feel like it'd be better for you to experience yourself. Yeah, that's what this whole video is for you to play it yourself. But you go through many areas new and familiar to Sonic to defeat this new threat named Chaos, with many familiar faces, and newer ones too, with infamous themes. You see, this is the first Sonic game with a story that's more so easy to understand because it had voice acting too. I'm not saying it was hard to understand the other Sonic games, but I just hope you get what I mean. Now, I believe this game had really good pacing also. The story wasn't rushed too fast. Everyone entered in at their own times, had their spots, and we even had a good time with Sonic. It started off with just being Sonic, so I think they really done good with this game's story. I have to say that. I personally have to rate the story a good 8 out of 10. It's really good in peak, so yeah. The gameplay of Sonic Adventure is really janky, but that's okay, It's an older game, it isn't gonna be perfect. Remember, this came out around the time of the PS2, so the gameplay included high-speed movement, even out of the missions. You were always fast with Sonic, with mini-games, secret techniques like the light speed dash, and crazy fun boss battles. Even fighting Knuckles was a little fun. Okay, I'm being biased. Again, with the mini games, you can even have a Chow Garden, and in the Chow Garden, you can get eggs and birth chows and raise them as your own little virtual chows. You see, I personally didn't care for the Chow Garden, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So in this game, you not only play as Sonic, but as Tails, Knuckles, Amy, a new character, another new character, and Metal Sonic. Those two characters being Big the Cat and E-102 Gamma. But you gotta unlock Metal Sonic to play as him, and to unlock him, you have to get all the medals in the game, that being 130 medals. Now you see, when you get 20 medals, you get something new to play also in the game. 12 free games inside of this game. What are those 12 free games? Well, they are Sonic the Hedgehog 1991, Sonic Drift, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Spinball, Sonic Labyrinth, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, Sonic Blast, and finally, Tails Adventure. Now you see, the gameplay of this game is really cool for its time, and it's a fresh new take on Sonic, playing him in 3D and being able to run around an open world as Sonic. It was just really fun because he was as fast as he was in the clips, and you weren't really being held back from a 2D screen. Now you really got to be Sonic in these new areas. So the gameplay is definitely amazing, I gotta say that, especially for its time. So I'm gonna straight up give the gameplay a good 9 out of 10. The jankiness just ruins it. The graphics of this game aren't perfect, but I will say I love them. Not DX's graphics, but the original's graphics. Now you see, I got nothing against DX's graphics, but I like the looks more of the original game. The models were a little weird, yeah, but I felt like they were more cartoony and more sillier, and I just liked them better than the more modern ones. They just don't look right. The graphics of Sonic Adventure were good for the 90s games, especially 3D ones. They could have kept the graphics they used for Sonic Extreme, and that really wouldn't have been good. So I personally got to give those graphics a good shoot, at least a good 7. Now then, we're moving on to the features of this game. So are there any features? Well, kinda. Yeah, I explained most of the other stuff you can do already, the Sonic the Hedgehog games and the Chow Garden, but there's something else that I guess you could add on here: sub games. Now you see, when you complete story mode and sub games, you can replay some missions as any character. So you can play your favorite mission as Knuckles probably, or Sonic. But there's a catch. Some of the missions you are forced to play this specific character on that mission. Yeah, it's kinda lame. There's nothing else to add here for the features. So, resuming. Now this overall might be a little short. I've only typed up 5,426 letters and numbers at this point. So overall, Sonic Adventure is perfect. Some of the things I've included are added in the DX version. So if you have the original game and you're missing out on some of the stuff I just said, that's why. See, I personally have the game modded where it has elements of the original game and some of the DX features which make it overall good. I play on PC, so I do not know how to get mods on Xbox or PlayStation. But if you want to get this mod, search SADX mod tutorial. I put a good tutorial in the description here, and go subscribe to this guy. He helped me set this up. But yeah, that's Sonic Adventure, the Sonic game that painted itself a bright road ahead, leading up to Sonic Adventure 2. That will be a video also coming Monday or Tuesday. But if you like Sonic content or want to see more of Sonic, I've got 6 more videos coming up related to Sonic. And don't worry, Kingdom Hearts fans, I didn't forget you. The Dream Drop Distance video is coming soon after the Adventure 2 video. And I'm also going to try to at least upload 2 videos a week. Yeah, but they'll probably be shorter, so I'll just say that now. But yeah, that's the video. That's the story of Sonic Adventure and a review on it. Yeah, get ready for the other parts because they'll be longer and there'll be more to add to them. And with that, I have nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest, out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock knock is Knuckles, the blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes to boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.